Welcome to another part of our course, and in this part we're just going to continue building our application. Okay, so this is the part where we create a section where our user gets to either create an account or already assign in. So it's supposed to be very easy and simple. Let's go back to our pages. We have the splash screen and we have the onboarding. So this screen looks like the splash screen, so what we could just simply do is just click on this, right click and duplicate the page, and then we can go ahead and name it. We can call it create account, create, maybe create or create account. Which do you prefer? I think create account is more descriptive, so create account, or we can just call it register. Okay, register is easier and shorter. Okay, so I can just delete these, and we have this logo. The reason why I did that is because we're supposed to have the logo here. Okay, so now we're just gonna bring up this part and then this part and the things that we have here. So we have the email and password field. How do you do that? So we will click on the first column here and click on the widget tree so we can see the different components that we have here. And so here I'm going to be adding another component, a widget, to this column, and it's going to be called text field. Now if you come here, this is it, it's called a text field. I'm adding it there, and this particular widget requires you to either choose an input decoration property. So right now it's just underlined, that means there'll be one line under it, but preferably we want to make it an outline, so a border around it totally, so like this you see now. And here, instead of label here, we would just say what do we have here? We have the email, so let's just say email. Okay, and then we have another thing that like the hint, so we can just say Adam at email.com. Okay, so that's like an example for the users so they can just know. So here we can just change this to 20. I want it to be uniform, 20, and then I can just go ahead and then duplicate this because we have another field, password. So but we need to give it some spacing, right? So let's say 20. Okay, perfect. And then this one, let's give it some padding from themselves. From here to here, I think it might just be okay to give 100. Okay, so that's like the padding there. And then so here, this one is going to just be, I'm going to scroll down and change this to password. And then here, we don't need a hint at all. We just need to have, we will scroll down here and we will have something called the password field. We have to check it and then put 24 here as the size, and that's it. So now this icon here shows up. Perfect. And I think the next thing we need to do is actually these curves are more curved than what we have. So let's come over here to the component and see what is being used. The border radius, I think it's like 15, so maybe we can try. Let's scroll down here, we will see border radius and say 15. So maybe it's just better. So let's click here and change it to 15 as well. And I think that's what we'll be doing. Border radius across will just be 15. Okay, so we have that, and there's a small check box here, and then remember me and forgot password. So let's create that. I'm gonna click on the column, click on a row. In the row, I'm gonna say checkbox, and this is a checkbox group. I just need a single checkbox, and I'm just gonna say 15. Okay, this is the padding, and then here I'm just going to, let's say I don't know what color it's supposed to show, but I think we should just make it a yellow color. Yeah, so I'm just gonna copy this color and it should show yellow color. yeah, like this. Well, just for uniformity sake. And yeah, like this. So this one as well, we can just put yellow. And so when it's checked, it's like this. Okay, so here we can now say, what was there? It was, we had, okay, remember me and forgot password. So here in the row, I'm just gonna add, just click that, and I'm gonna add a text. It's gonna say, me, remember me. All right, and it's going to be this particular color. Okay, maybe accent, no. Info, no. Or let's say alternate, yeah. Alternate, right? It's too not visible at all. So let's say secondary text, but we're going to chunk it down a bit until we can still see it. Okay, so here this is fine. So it says remember me, and I think I prefer a percentage. Let's go to that text. So it says here 38. I think we need like maybe 50. Yeah, let's just leave it at 50. And then here I'll just go ahead and duplicate it. Command D to duplicate it. Now I want to group these two things. Now first of all, I want them to be in different sides, like by using this particular type of alignment. Let me click on this one and give it 20 first. All right. But now this one is already playing around here. Doesn't like what we're doing. So I'm just going to Command X to cut it out of here. And I'm gonna click on this and right click and then say wrap widget with a row. And then I'm pasting this. Now they're together. Okay. So this is just perfect. Now what I could do is change. Yeah, that's okay. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and give this some padding, maybe 12. And then we come over here. We have buttons. So the button is create accounts. I'm gonna click on these and say button, click on these, say create account, and I can say infinite width. I think it was actually 35. This is going to be let me see, I'll just use secondary colors, and then I will remove the elevation. Okay, and the border color is going to be alternate. Okay, and I will add some padding. I'll say 20, and I'll say 20. And then the text color, there's a text on the button, so I will just change these to black. Was it black? Yeah, it's black. So create account. That's it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, and click on the register here and add secondary color here. Okay, so that way we have this, and I can click on this. Let me look at it again. I think it's bigger than 30, so let's just make it 50. Actually, it looks bigger, like the bottom looks bigger. So I'm just going to say 20 here. Then I will go ahead and duplicate it. Okay, now this one, we had already agreed that our border radius will always be 15. And so let's just change this to 15. And then let's come over here and go back to the component section and just copy the color of the button. And so we will come down here, and in the fill color we will paste this. And for this one, we will change it back to secondary color white. So this is going to be sign in, right? So we will have, let's say, sign in. Okay, I think that's what we had there. So let's come back to the design area. So it says sign in, and then we have these icons for Instagram, Google, and Facebook. Now I think that's like what's left. Let's see, yeah, they're quite close, they're not. Okay, So I think that's about it, guys. Let's add a row. So we add a row here, and in the row we're gonna add a container, and the container size is gonna be like, let's say 40 or 30. I say 40, and I'm gonna say it's secular. And let's look at it. It's just like a gray. Let's come over here and see if we can have an idea of the component, the gray color. I don't know what that is, so let's pick this one. I think it's gonna be this gray, so I'm picking this, and then I'm gonna paste it here. All right, so now in here I'm gonna add a column inside that container, and a column, and an icon. So this is the icon. I'm gonna click on these, and I'm gonna center it inside. And then now this icon is, I'm gonna look for the Instagram here. I think I might find something like that. I come here and say Instagram. There is nothing like that. Oh, there is. So Instagram. Good. And now we can have let me click this and duplicate it. And for this one, I think this was going to be Google and then Facebook. So here I'm gonna look for Google, so the big G, and then we have the last one, Command D. This is gonna be Facebook. So awesome, and then we have the F. So we will click on this and say center line. Maybe this one. Yep. Let's see. Does it work like that? Exactly. And then we can give it a padding of maybe 30. And then we need a padding from the bottom too, just for enough space, so 30. So that way we have created what we needed to create. So I think that's about it for the create account screen. And they will use this particular screen to, you know, do create account, and then we will also do you know, forgot password. So I think at this point we can just like really quickly create forgot password, and let's do it. Okay, so what do? I just need to go ahead and duplicate this screen. Yeah, I'm duplicating this and call this one. Let me go here to widget tree and click on the scaffold so I can rename it forgot password. And I'm going to, it has an arrow here, so I'm gonna click here to add back the app bar, but I'm gonna remove the color. The color is going to be secondary, and I'm gonna remove the elevation 0, and then I have an icon here, and it's an icon button, and I will make it black. Was it black? Okay, something like this works. Okay, so here I can just delete these. No, return it back, remove just these. Okay, let me close this. Then we need to put a text there, and the text says input your email and then forgot your password. So no, what is that? Input your email. I think it's supposed to be the opposite. Forgot password, then input your email. Forgot password, create, you know, yeah. So let's say, okay, yeah, so let's just say forgot password, right? And here I just make it a left alignment, and I will say 20 as the padding for the text. And here I will just give it an alternate. No, maybe this one. Okay, so that's okay, and I will just let me delete this one. And what else? I think I need to delete this as well, and delete this as well, and delete this as well. So this doesn't, okay, let's just push this back up, the whole of this, and just push it back up. Okay, so forgot password, Uh-oh. The button here is not... Okay, so forget password. Okay, so we have... I'm just checking my screens. Okay, good. Now let's remove these. There was something there, so let's just remove it. And there's some space. Forgot... There's some space on top. Let's say 50. Forgot your password. Then we're just gonna duplicate these and say impute your email. Okay, so here I will go ahead and click on these and change these to maybe 12. Click these, remove these, and click these, change it to, I think we used extra bold and maybe 45, and I'm gonna click these for it to fall down here, and I might need to just give it 20 here for uniformity's sake, and I might need to turn these into real black. Okay, input your email, and this doesn't really need to be this much padding, so we have here. So let's change this from 100 to 50, and then the email is here, and submit is the next thing. So here we can change this to 50, and then change the text to submit. And also let's click here, and I just want to quickly copy this color of the button and click on the text field, come to where we have the outline, the border color. I'm gonna just paste these, yeah, because that's what we have here as well. And then I think that's about it. We have this design. So far we have created register screen, and we have created forgot password screen. I hope that you've learned a whole lot of things, and I believe you'll be looking forward to the next part. See you in the next part. Thank you.